Starting clerkship this year? Be clerkship-ready with me right now. What's up? Delsie Vicente here, providing you Med Remedy. This is episode 1 of the 3-part series, Be Clerkship-Ready with me. If you're gonna be a clerk this year and you don't know what you're expected to do, you don't know what instruments to buy, and you're thinking, how can I survive my clinical rotation? Stay tuned and stay updated for the next videos by clicking the subscribe button now, because we will be talking about the 7 common expectations for medical clerks like you. Let's start with number 1. You're expected to do clinical duties. Learn from each patient. Become the master in the patient's history and physical findings. Know the pertinent positives and negatives, the disease process, and the associated complications. Get involved in every aspect of your patient's care, from history taking, to laboratory testing, to assisting surgical procedures that they undergo. Number 2, you're expected to do clerical duties. Yes, that's why you're called clerks. You'll help complete patient charts, admission charts, progress notes, filling in lab results, referrals, patient discharge, and other forms. You have to ensure that there's a smooth flow of hospital process when admitting and discharging your patients. Hence, you need to bring a lot of ball pens with the S. Number 3, you're expected to complete academic activities. What? Academics? Yes, there are quizzes, rotation exams, review exams, comprehensive exams, revalidas, conferences, teaching sessions from residents and consultants in conferences. Apart from that, you have to write your reflection papers, your log of patients seen, your skills and procedures done, your treatment, as well as the patient's outcome. And it is done per department and will be passed to your school as part of your grade requirement. I know, clerkship is overwhelming. But with the right mindset and with proper time management, I know that you can survive this too. How? Watch out for the 3rd part of this series entitled Survive and Thrive in Clinical Clerkship by hitting that subscribe button now. Number 4. You're expected to do scout work. I'll be defining scout work as the physical, back-breaking, day-to-day work of taking care of another person. And it is divided into 2, pure scout and educational scout. And as a medical clerk, be prepared to do both. Pure scout are physical tasks that has no educational benefit, but are necessary to do as a way of showing you're part of the team and you have your team's back. Examples include ordering food, getting food delivery in front of the hospital's main entrance, practicing for an intermission number, retrieving medical bag of a resident or consultant at the quarters, or push a patient's wheelchair or stretcher inside the wards, ER, or X-ray room. There's a lot of pure scouts, and if you got one funny pure scout, don't be shy and share them down below. Tasks like this have no educational benefit, but it's one way of showing everyone that you care and you are there to help. What is educational scout? Now, educational scouts. These are tasks where clinical clerks can learn from, and these range from first-time scary procedures to the yucky ones. Examples include supervised paracentesis, thoracentesis, catheter insertion, IV insertion, suturing, wound cleaning and debridement, and rectal exams. Got a memorable educational scout experience? Share them down below. Number 5, you're expected to not be late. or you'll get a demerit. Indeed, 2 consecutive lates is equivalent to 1 demerit. So train yourself to wake up early in the morning and be in the hospital before the designated time. You might get free breakfast. Number 6, be at your best behavior, practicing honesty all the time. As a medical clerk, you are watched closely and constantly. So be polite and respectful to your patients, residents, consultants, nurse, and other hospital personnel at all times. Never ever falsify information starting from logging in to your patient histories. When asked a question by your residents or consultants, no matter how terrifying and scary they look, just answer honestly and simply say, "Doc, I'm sorry po, I don't know the answer, but I'll read on it." And make sure you read on it, because the next day, they will definitely ask you about it again. Number 7, know your schedule and stick to it. Duties in the hospital is divided into pre-duty from. Pre-duty starts at 7 to 8 a.m. depending on the department. So be sure to attend your department's orientation, and it usually ends at 5 p.m. But be prepared for time extensions, especially if you have a toxic partner. Toxic partner means that your partner is a patient magnet. Wherever she goes, patients follow her. So you can't eat on time and you can't go home on time. Benign partner means relax, chill, may time mag-music, may time mag-chit-chat, may time kumain together with your residents, aka free lunch. Duty status. It starts at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. depending on your department, and it usually ends 7 a.m. the next day. Calm down, it's not 24 hours. You got a 2-hour break in the afternoon and another 2-hour break the next day. This is to give you time to freshen up and prepare for the next duty status, which is the from duty status. It lasts from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. This is to give time to endorsements to the next team that will be on duty that day, as well as to follow up the lab results, update patient charts of the admitted and to be discharged patients. Majority of your clerkship will be a cycle of the pre-duty from, but there are exceptions such as community medicine, minor rotations, and other major rotations. So it's best that you attend your orientation per department. As a clerk, keep in mind that you'll be on duty for a minimum of 80 to 100 hours per week. Your time schedule can either be shortened or extended. For example, you're from duty and you're expected to go home by 12 p.m. However, there's a conference scheduled at 1. You are expected to attend that conference, hence you'll be staying until the conference is over. But don't worry, it doesn't happen all the time. Now, how can it be shortened? Depending on your department, if it's a holiday or a weekend, only the designated duty at that time will go to the hospital. If you're pre-duty or from duty, you are not required to do your duty for the weekend or holiday, but it depends on the department. So, attend the orientation of your specific department. So that's it, the 7 common expectations to medical clerks like you. If you got questions or comments regarding this video, don't be shy and comment them down below. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with someone who'll be a clerk this year. I'll see you next week on another video about Clerkship Med Remedy.